I was talking. Oh, hey, hold on. Are we good now? Hello? Hello, hello. I was talking that whole time. I appreciate you letting me know. Can you hear me now? Oh, I think just my mic volume got turned down. Because my mic was unmuted, but I just saw, yeah, my volume was down. Well, I apologize. Let's restart. Hi, I'm Thomas, and this is Solo Gaming Sunday Twilight Inscription Edition, where I'm going to be playing Twilight Inscription. I was just going on a bit of a tangent. This is probably one of my favorite roll and writes. Railroad Ink, is probably my more favorite simple roll and write, but as far as the complex ones go, this is one of my favorites. So looking forward to playing this. I'm going to try to get at least a game in, maybe two, depending on time constraints. I have mostly everything set up here, and we're pretty much ready to go. Yeah, thanks for letting me know about the sound issues there, Phoenix Knight, and thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing good. Hope you hang for a while, and yeah, if any of you watching at home have the game yourself, you can always do a kind of a play along with me, where you can use basically the same dice rolls and event cards that I get, and you could just try with your own, and maybe even the same race. You could basically do like a same setup, but then just with your own boards, making your own decisions, and then kind of post your score after and see how you did compared to me. Probably better, because I'm still not the best at this game. But I know one of the videos I posted, someone did that, and I thought it was a really cool idea that you could just kind of do a play along with your own stuff at home, but with kind of against me, and then compare scores at the end. So yeah, that's something you can do. And but yeah, my starting kingdom, my starting faction, whatever, is the Eksha kingdom. So I get 2 votes to start out, and then whenever I would lose a war, I can spend votes to gain strength, basically. And if I win the war by 1 to 3, we basically tie. And if I win by at least 4, then I win. So never played with this faction, this race, so I'm curious to see how that goes. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to get out of the way. We've got the 4 quests up here: Prospector to claim 5 systems on navigation, Core Cracker for expansion to cross out all resource icons on 3 planets, maximum efficiency. So over here on industry, I need to claim a continuous group of 10 spaces, and then Armada is my warfare quest to get 6 non-infantry units. Did a similar play along on your channel, but with a much simpler game than this. Yeah, it definitely, I mean, doing a play along like that works. I mean, you could do it with a lot of games, but especially roll and writes, I think that's where it works the best, where you can actually do a pretty accurate kind of play along and still have a good way to compare scores. But yeah, this is definitely a more complex thing. You kind of have to set up, you wouldn't really have to set up much if you wanted to try to do a play along, I guess just the player boards, and I guess that's it. I don't know. I've never tried it but myself personally to do like a Twilight Inscription play along, but it's something I definitely want to try because I like this game a lot. I've only played it solo. I've yet to get a chance to actually like teach this to other people and play along that way, but I imagine it would be quite an experience. Yeah, I don't know. It would be cool to play at some point multiplayer because it has different rules and whatnot, and just seeing what the dynamic is of playing it with other people. But this is a kind of I don't know. I want to say it's a hard teach, but it's really not. But it is. It depends on who you're teaching it to. But I think it's about as rules heavy as Hadrian's Wall or something. Anyway, I'm rambling a bit here, but I think I have everything set up, ready to go. Yeah, I have my kind of event deck off the screen. I'll be flipping it right here as I go. Got my dice tray in the center. Try to think if anything else I need to go over. No, just I guess my general goal for the game. So obviously, I mean, I have these quests up here. The one thing I like to try to do, and I'm gonna do my darndest to try, is I really like trying to focus a bit on the industry, and specifically, I like. It's not always possible, but if I can get to the 3 trade good production before. Just getting to 3 trade goods as soon as possible. Maybe before the first production, but if not by the second production, having 3 trade goods. Because after that, like, it's great to get more, but just hitting that base 3 means I'll be getting some trade goods and I can start doing whatever with that. And that's always a good thing to have. I always like the trade goods just to have that extra, like, whatever, whenever you need it is a pretty cool thing. So, okay, enough rambling. Let's space this up. So the first event card is First Ventures with 3 material. So where would I want to go with that? Up here, navigation wouldn't be a bad one. Obviously, expansion is one I can't start out with at the beginning. So I'm kind of looking at one of the other 3. Warfare wouldn't be terrible. I would get a cruiser if I wanted to with that. Over here, I could scrap a bunch of stuff. Oh, this is a weird industry sheet. I rolled a random a D8 before setup, so just to generate a random like number for my player boards and stuff to grab. So I'm using the number 6 player boards. And I don't think I've used that before because this industry shape is really odd, and I haven't even really checked out my navigation system up there. That's one thing I love about this game. There's just so many ways you can change it with the boards and the faction, the difficulty and the goals and this and that. It's great. So First Ventures, man, oh man. I'm trying to think of what I want to do first. Like I said, I mean, I don't want to dilly-dally too much in industry. I could... I wouldn't mind getting a relic also pretty early on because relics are really, really nice. I was playing a game, Hotbed, ago, like a week or 2 ago, and a relic pretty much made the game. It was crazy. Like I forget what it did, but it was just like it synergized so well with what I was doing that it was just awesome. All right, I need to actually get this game on the road because I haven't even taken my first turn yet. Okay. I guess I need to probably shake the marker because I haven't done that yet. These are I forget what they call them. Are they chalk markers? You have to like shake them for like, I don't know, 10 seconds or something before you start using them. They'll give me time to think. I mean, I feel like I can't really go wrong any place I go. Probably not industry since I'm only scrapping, not claiming. Warfare, I'm not feeling too great on, so let's go navigation at the top is where I will go. So I get to explore 3. So I will go, I need to start making my way towards Mechatol Rex. I need to make sure I have plenty of systems I can claim. I also want to try to work my way towards a relic. So go something like 1, 2, and 3. So now I can claim a system and a relic whenever that stuff happens. And then I need to roll these big old chunky dice. These are just kind of crazy. Kind of hard to roll all at the same time. Okay, so here's our first roll. So let me go ahead and mark off the AI first. So got a single green, double blue, single pink. So they're working on their warfare, the industry quest, and going towards Mechatol Rex. For me, I get 2 influence and a material, so I can explore 1 further, and then I can claim 2. Pretty nice. Explore 1 further and claim 2. Oh no, my what's it called? Thing just fell out. Is that right? Was that the way it was? Oh no, I broke my marker. Okay, so explore 1 further, claim 2. I'm just gonna explore towards Mechatol Rex, and then claim 2. I will of course claim 1, claiming some random system, just so I can have that to probably start working on the expansion board whenever that comes up. And as my second, right, I do have 2 claims. I'm gonna grab a relic. Maybe that's not the best this early on, but maybe. Let me give these, yeah, something like that. You don't like these markers. They are weird, but they do a good job at kind of what they're advertised at, not smudging. So they are a pain, and yeah, you have to shake them, but I don't know. I don't love them, but they kind of do what they need to, I guess. And you wish the dice were smaller. Yeah, it's a struggle. I almost have to roll these 3, roll the colored ones and then the black ones, because they almost just it's hard for me to feel like I'm getting a good roll in, because they're just so chunky, but they're kind of awesome at the same time, because I've never seen dice so chunky before. So it's kind of cool, but also kind of annoying at the same time. I don't know. But the artifact the relic was a Dynamis core. Play immediately, claim 2 trade goods on industry, then cross out the next commodity of each type in your industry chart. Wow. Whoa, no. Okay. I need to be careful. I didn't realize the top was off. I do not want to get marker on my play mat. Let's chill out here. So I get 6 points for the relic. I instantly claim 2 trade goods, the things I was hyping up earlier. So that's pretty cool. Then cross out the next commodity of each type in your industry chart. So yellow, blue, red. I think I do something like that. So I cross those each out. And yeah, I can zoom in a little bit further if I need to up here. But most of the time I'll just try to describe it and just move on. But I'll have I could zoom in a little bit if I need to. And that's it for my first turn. I discard this because I used it immediately. Throw that off to the side, and that is the first turn out of the way. I'll try speeding this up a little bit. Echoes of the Past. All right, so I got one of each thing. So I think Echoes of the Past is a pretty good one for industry because that would let me scrap one, claim two. And so I could scrap one, claim two, get the yellow. Oh, well, this first yellow would get me my first trade good production, which is nice. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go industry with Echoes of the Past. I'm going to scrap one, claim two. So scrap, I can scrap next to any marked spot. And then claim two, I'll claim the yellow and a council vote. Claiming yellow gets me my second, what's it called? Trade good production down here, which very happy about. I'm already at 2, so kind of staying on top of that. So that was the starting resources. Now I gotta roll up all these dice and see what they say. So we got double green for the AI along with single blue and single pink. And for me, I have another one of each. Okay, so another claim, scrap one, claim two. So there's claim two. Well, it seems like I want to claim probably 2 reds or a red and a blue. Probably a red and a blue. Scrap one. I'll scrap this. Red. And then claim red and blue, right? So I can go red, blue, and that'll be 1 red away from getting my next industry thing unlocked, which will be pretty tight. And I think that's all we can really do for this turn. Yeah, the AI is all taken care of. What else? I need to keep in mind this I need to claim a continuous group of 10 spaces. So I already got 1, 2, 3, 4, so almost halfway there. I just need to keep that in mind and not forget about that. So the next card, Fledgling Empire. Okay, so this is the last card of Age 1. So there's another kind of chill card, and then the events can start happening. So I basically have at minimum, there could be a war in 2 turns, basically. This turn, the next turn, there could be a war, and I don't feel ready. So Warfare will be my active sheet this round, and I have 2 influence to spend, which I will immediately spend on a PDS. I'll put that over here. So I get 3 on the right and 1 on the left as far as my strength goes. Hopefully I'll be able to kind of even that out a little bit with this roll, but we'll see what the dice say. Big roll. Oh man. Okay, so single pink, blue, and green for the AI. Pink, blue, green. And then for me, I have 2. Oh boy, what is that called? Research? I'm totally blanking on what that's called. How am I forgetting that? The green boys, those are research, right? That's gonna drive me crazy if I don't look real fast. What? Yes, it's research. Okay, yeah, it's influence, material, and research. Yep. So 2 research, 1 material. I could basically I could do 2 infantry. What is their current war? Their war strength is at 4. So even if I were to add 3 in, I would still be at a loss on both sides. Like if I were to do something like, I think I see something I need to do. I think the best plan is for me to spend these 2 as infantry over here. That'd put me at 5. And I spend this along with 2 trade goods to do a cruiser over here. And that put me at 4. Or should I just spend 2 trade goods and do a PDS at that point? You know, because if I'm going to be spending 2 trade goods, this gets me 4 dots, while this only gets me 3. And this costs more? How does that work? So I can maybe do 3 over here to put me at 6, and then I would have 5 over here. So maybe, I don't even know. Look at my faction action over here. So I have political favor. So on expansion, I can claim 1 of the council things on a locked or unlocked planet. Then on any sheet, spend resources exactly equal to the number of unmarked resource icons in that council votes row. Interesting. Total of marked or unmarked. And what can I do? Claim 1. Oh, that's kind of nice. So I can get some more, what are they called? I'm blanking on some of the names of this stuff now. I know it's called like council votes, but I forget there's a certain name for that. It's not like influence, but the industry chart. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. Where is it? What is it? Claim votes. Claims a counselor. I think that's all it is. Yeah, these are just counselors that you have council votes. I don't know why I'm getting so caught up on this lingo. I just want to make sure I'm speaking the correct terms when I play this game. So that's all. As far as this whole situation down here goes, I think I'm going to do kind of my plan sort of. I'm going to go 3 infantry on the right here. So I have 6 total strength on this side. And then I'm going to spend my 2 trade goods to get 2 influence. And put that over here. 1, 2, 3. It's a terrible circle, but whatever. So now I have 5 on this side and 6 on this side as far as my strength goes. So I'm sitting okay. Could be better, could be worse. But that's going to be it for Fledgling Empire. Let's see what's going on with relics rediscovered. Okay. So I just had a single research. I kind of I need to not neglect expansion. Every game, I feel like if there's one sheet, I always neglect its expansion. Because I feel like that's always the least important. You know, warfare, I'm trying to fight for my life. Industry, I'm trying to make sure all my production and stuff's up to snuff. And then, navigation, I don't know. I'm just trying to get to Mechatol Rex first. So get all those planets, get some relics. So the only way I can get that relic is if I get the gravity drive, which I don't really want to do right now. So okay, so I got relics rediscovered. I have a research I can spend somewhere. Warfare, I'm sitting okay on, as long as they don't roll another pink. If they do, then we'll tie, and then maybe I could do the stuff over here. So what I'll do instead is, I don't know, a single green. I could explore up here. I might do that, try to explore, do a bit more navigation, and then focus more on expansion here in a second. So I'll go explore 1. So I will explore up to that blue commodity there. And yeah, we'll roll the dice, see what I'm going to be doing. Oh, I didn't roll a single pink. Let's go. So double pink. So they're working towards the navigation quest with a single blue, single green. And for me, I get to claim Explore 1, claim 2, which is perfect because I kind of planned that I would hit up navigation for my industry because watch this, I can claim 2. First one I will claim is this red commodity. Mark that off over here and boom. 3rd production unlocked. The one thing I said I wanted to do, I did it. Got my 3 production before the first production card hit. So sitting in a pretty good position there. The rest of the industry chart, I'm not going to focus on. If I get more, great. But the 3 production kind of to start, I think should put me in a pretty good position for the rest of this game. So I claimed 1, so I can still explore 1 and claim another, right? So I will probably explore up or out to claim another planet somewhere. You know, something like up to there. And then claim that and see how that goes. So now I have 2 planets ready to go. And we'll see what my first actual event of H2 is. It is a convene the council. All right, so I get 2 council votes and not a lot, to be honest. 1 and 2. And let's see what my first council vote's gonna be. So, where's the best place to put this? Maybe right in the center here. So that's that card, this is this card, and we want something to happen. So whoever, if this passes, on Warfare, each player may deploy 3 infantry or 1 PDS. If this loses, the player who casts the most fail votes chooses a number from 1 to 3. Each player crosses out that number of claimed unspent commodities on industry. Claimed unspent commodities. What is that? Oh, claimed unspent trade goods on industry. Okay. I was all confused. Okay, so obviously I want this to pass. Their current vote number is at 2. They're gonna roll their black dice, so they could have up to 4 votes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I have 6, so I could easily just put 5 and then be fine with it. I'm gonna go a little risky. What happens if we tie? I think even if we tie, I'm gonna triple check, but I'm like 90% sure if we tie, I still lose. I have to surpass them is the whole thing. Yeah, because you have to cast more votes than the AI. Yeah. So I'm gonna play it a bit risky. I'm gonna try to preserve my votes and only spend 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see what they are gonna vote with. So I just don't want to see them roll the research icon, the little triangle. They didn't. They got 0 extra votes, so they submitted 2. I submitted 4, so it passes. I win. So on Warfare, I can deploy either 3 infantry or 1 PDS. Pretty neat. At this point, ooh, I don't know. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I kind of want to do something like a PDS over here and then do it like 1 downwards. So I can kind of finish off that bottom section here on the left and get that to 6. So even if they hit Warfare next turn, they'll only be up to 5. I'll still have 6, so I'll still be pretty good, I think. Maybe. We'll see. But that is it for the council vote for the, what is this, stage 2? I always forget what they're called. The stage 2, I think. Convening of the council. So exciting stuff. Towards a New Home is the new card. I have 3 material I can spend. Well, what I think I will do, I need to focus on expansion. I always, like I said, I was talking on this earlier, I always neglect expansion. So that's what I'll do. That's what I'll try not to do this time by choosing expansion as my active sheet. I need to spend one of my claimed systems to unlock a planet. I'm going to unlock this one here, the Star Point planet. And then I have 3 material to spend. I will go with that one, and I don't know, this one. Sure. So those 3 material up there, and that one. And now I get to roll the dice to see what happens, but anxiously awaiting to see what the next event's gonna be. Oh boy, so they did roll pink. I honestly kind of hope it's a war just to get that out of the way, so I have to just stop worrying about that for now. They got another blue, so they're already progressing towards the council vote for the next time, and then they got a double green, which is what I want to see. Pretty much anytime these colored dice are rolled, I personally want to see double anything. The singulars are bad for me as far as like the AI stuff over here goes, and then once I have these dice unlocked, obviously the double icons are something I want, because then I'll get 2 of that thing. But anyway, 3 more materials what I rolled. Wow, exciting. So I guess I could just finish unlocking all the material on Star Point and then just kind of be done with that. I could put 3 towards a space dock and then be 2 away from having a research die. That could be something fun. I normally don't go for the space docks, but could be a good time. I don't know. I think I'll just go towards the planet because, I mean, one of the goals is cross out all resource icons on 3 planets. So I gotta do that at some point. So I'll just cross out the rest of the material icons on that planet. So that's something. And that will be it for this round. On to the next. Please be a war. Please be a war. It's a war. Let's go. Border conflict. Raising the, what's it called? Deployment line. Let's see. What do they have? Oh, they have 5. Well, let me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, shucks. You lost, man. Sucks to suck at war. But that means I get the cool green asset to use somewhere and get the old faction action to use, which is an immediate use. Bop, bop. So that means on expansion, I can claim 1 council thing on an unlocked planet. Okay. Done. Which means I get another counselor down there. Then on any sheet, spend resources equal to the number of unmarked resource icons in that row. So I chose that one. There's 3 resources that I didn't mark. So I can spend 3. Oh, and I can, okay. And those are so I can spend 1 influence and 2 material anywhere. I see what's happening. So 1 influence, 2 material means I could, up here, I could like claim 1, explore 2. That could be kind of fun. Explore 1, claim 2. Is that what I said? Yeah, because it's 2 material, 1 influence. Yeah, 1, 2. I'm just trying to get to Mechatol Rex, obviously. I guess that's not too much of a concern because the council vote's not going to be coming up here super soon. And it could be in 4 turns because we're going to have another thing. Production, another thing, and then it will be an age 3, so then council votes could start coming up again, and yeah, it could be soon. Boy, I got all these extra resources to spend with my faction action, and I don't know where to put them. Warfare, I think I'm pretty good on. Expansion, I'm not too worried about. Industry is the other consideration. I would get scrap 2, claim 1. Huh. Do I, hold on. So would I, okay. I kind of got a plan. So I'm gonna, this is gonna be kind of interesting if this works out. Okay, so I'm using my faction action from the war I just won. I'm gonna go over here, because I did that, and I have 2 material and 1 influence, so I can scrap 2, claim 1. I will scrap, scrap 2, claim 1. Scrap next to any mark spot. So scrap 2, claim 1. Now here's the fun part. You ready? Claim 1. Boom, up there. Oh wait, I have to scrap that spot instead of this spot. No, I didn't let the ink dry. Oh, this game's ruined. I just smudged it all up because I was too impatient to let the ink dry. These markers suck. These markers don't suck. There's only a few rules for these. You gotta shake them before you use them. You can't erase them right after you use them. That's pretty much it. Okay. See, I'm gonna go up there so I can claim the faction action up there, and I can use my faction action again. So this time I'm gonna go and claim, I don't know, at least 1, yeah, this one. I'll claim that one up there. So now I'm gonna use that faction action on that planet. I also get another counselor over here. I have now 3 influence and 1 research to spend. So I'm gonna come up here. So that would mean I can explore 1, claim 3. So I'm going to explore 1 and claim, let's see here. So I'll grab another green thing. 1, and Do I need a red or blue commodity? We'll go with red commodity for 2. Check that off. And then as my third claim, I'm gonna claim my faction action and do this all again for the 3rd time. I'm gonna come up over, let's see, so I can get 2 pinks or blue. Regardless of which one, I'll get 2 pinks and a blue. So another counselor, claim that, unlock that, and then I get 2 pinks and a blue to spend somewhere. I think I will probably 2 pinks and a blue, 2 pinks and a blue. I'm going to bop up to expansion, unlock this planet over here with this system right there, and then spend my 2 pinks and a blue over here. So 2 pinks, boom, boom, and a blue, boom. So I'm getting that little middle row crossed off, all nice and good. And that was war. Pretty crazy that I won war, so that let me use a faction action, which I could use a faction action here, which let me use a faction action there. Pretty cool. Next round, a strong foundation. So it is for certain that the next card should be the last, yeah. Next card is the last card in Age 2. It's gonna be a production. I'm pretty set up for that. But then we have another card and then maybe a war. So I kind of need to maybe prep a little bit for a war this turn. So I have 2 blue. I can basically, I can throw down another PDS and that could be kind of neat. And I think that's mainly my plan. The one thing I need to keep in mind, this is one thing I'm pretty bad about in this game, is remembering that I have these green assets. I have another one down here. There's 2 green assets, which they can be spent over here for those technologies, which I will probably do. They can also be spent over here for the War Sung. Don't know if I'm gonna do that. I think that's the main spots I can spend those. So I do wanna go Warfare. Is PDS the move? Is that really what I wanna? Yeah, I think that is the move. So Warfare is my active sheet. I will spend my 2 influence to hire, spawn, summon a PDS, and that's gonna go, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, circle that, just so I can get that extra victory points from that one little spot there. And now I gotta roll up the dice to see what's happening here. Big rolls, making sure it's extra rolled, extra chunky dice. All right, so double pink along with a single blue and a single green. I need to get my way to Mechatol Rex because they're about 2 turns away from doing that. Though to be fair, I'm also a turn or 2 away from doing that, so. Anyway, okay. So I have 3 influence to spend. Fair. I'll probably just spawn in a cruiser, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could do like 2. Shoot, the anomaly is gonna mess me up. That kind of sucks. Because I was gonna do a cruiser here with 2 on this right side, 1 on this left side, but this anomaly there is messing up my whole plan, so I can't do that. Instead, I could just do 3 infantry. The problem with that is I don't want to do that, but I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Because this side has 3. Oh wait, do I need to do, wait, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, I'm dumb, wait. Yeah, okay, no, I'm dumb, that would work. Okay, so I can spend the 3 material. Oh my goodness, to hire this cruiser. Boom, boom, boom. The cruiser has been deployed. So now I have 5 on this side, 5 on that side. Pretty decent warfare. Not the best, but not the worst, I don't think. So, boom. Redefine trade routes. Cool. I get my 3 trade goods. 1, 2, 3. All right. Done and done. On to Age 3. Maximum yield. So I got 3 material to work with. I think I am going to go up to navigation, spend those 3 up there. And explore 3. So 1, 2, 3. So now, as long as I roll an explore and a claim, at least one of each, the Mechatol Rex will be mine first. Give me a good roll. All right, here we go. Double pink and double green for the AI. Pretty good. Double pink, double green are always nice. Single blue, they're really pulling ahead in their council votes, which is a little worrying. As for me, I got 2 explore and 1 claim. There we go. Perfect. So I think I will do a little bit something different. So 2 explore, 1 claim. I will explore there, 1 claim. So I shall claim Mechatol Rex for myself and get 7 victory points. Just gonna write me up there. And I also get 3 council votes. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And then I will spend one of my precious trade goods to do an extra claim up here on that system. And that will do it, I think, for this turn. What do I want the next card to be? Warfare would be a good one. I probably want a council vote before too long because they're just gonna keep getting more votes. Yeah, so let's see. It's a council, partisan maneuvering. All right, so the first card is a star card. We gotta get an unstar card. And let's see what the council is convening on this time. So for the pass agenda, it says on industry, each player may scrap any 2 spaces or claim any 1 space. The space must contain a commodity. The fail is on expansion. Each player crosses out 4 unclaimed population assets. Excuse me. That's also one area. Population, maybe because population is pretty much you get most, if not all of that from expansion. Yeah, I was gonna say population I never really get much on. So right now they're sitting at 4 minimum votes. They could possibly get a maximum of 6 votes. I don't think this one's worth my time. The fail one isn't that bad. The pass isn't that good. They have a lot of votes, and votes are really good for me because of my race ability. I can also spend council votes in a war for strength to try to kind of balance it out. So I think I am going to submit 0 votes. I'm going to sit this one out and just fail. Let it fail. And I have to cross out 4 unclaimed assets on over here. Oh, so I cross out the assets themselves. Oh, I understand now. So not just, so 1, 2, I'll just do them all on one planet that I'm probably not going to claim. There we go. So that was that. And I'm curious what they would have rolled on their council die. So let's go ahead and see real quick. So they would have gotten 0 extra votes, but they still won because I submitted 0 votes. So yeah, I lost that, but that's okay. That was a strategic losing because these extra council votes will be nice to have later on. So on to the next card with border defense. Got 2 influence to use. So it's probably gonna be a war, either next card or in a couple more cards. I am fairly ready for a war. Their strength is not good. It's 2. Mine's 5 at each side currently. So I'm sitting pretty good on war. I think I might pop over to industry and then maybe back up to expansion next turn. So industry, I'm going to go to and claim 2 over here. Well, first, I'm going to spend, after I choose this as my active sheet, I will first spend a green bubbly asset thing. I don't know what it's called. I don't think they have names, just the green specialty asset to unlock the psychoarchaeology technology over here on the industry track. They're my industry sheet. And yeah, this should be a good time. So now I can claim 2, and anytime I choose this per active, I can choose a space that contains a council vote to either claim or scrap it. Okay, this is cool. So like, I'm gonna use that right away, because watch this. I could do something like this council vote way over here. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. I forgot that transition's there, whatever. This should be a little bit more zoomed in. So I could do something cool like this. So per active, choose a spot that contains a council, scrap or claim. I could scrap this spot way over here, because now I can claim 2, right? So first I'm gonna claim this research die, and then I can claim this material die. So now I just have 2 dice ready to go, ready to use wherever. This is also, this kind of brings me to another point of, a point that I struggle with this game is like, I always, with these dice that you unlock, I always don't know where to put them. I don't know which sheet would be best. I always feel like I make the wrong decision when it comes to that. But yeah, no, this is cool. I can do that. And let me zoom back out so I can do the transition. Okay, whatever. So now I gotta roll the dice up, see what's gonna happen this round. Bada boom. So we have, council already convened, right? So they're done with that. They got a double blue, a single green, and a single pink. Okay. Why is this eraser? This eraser keeps popping out of here. It's driving me crazy. What's going on? Okay. And then as far as my stuff, I just get 3 influence. So I could claim 3. How's this group doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fancy transition. You like it? Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think there is a way, I want to maybe look into it, that there's a way that like I can do the transitions on most scenes, but like I'd like to have just like a fade whenever I'm trying to like zoom in and out. And I have like the separate made scene whenever I like zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, I'd love to have it so it doesn't do that transition, but I like that transition a lot for like when I'm going between like other like main scenes and stuff. I like it. I got this whole like streamer pack. Oh yeah, last time I have this little frame going on up here, like around my camera. That wasn't working last time, but it's working now. It does a little, yeah, you should, pointing everywhere. It does a little color change and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it came with that cool transition and all that. My one friend Anthony helped me get this all set up because I'm not the best with this. I'm using OBS now for my streaming software. I'm not the best with it, still learning it. So, but yeah, no, thank you. I like the transition too. And it has a cool little sound and the animation. Yeah, took a while to get it all like timed out good, but I think it looks pretty neat. So I can claim 3 over here. My issue was I'm gonna claim this red. It's my first one. That's a red over here I can mark off. I can claim this blue. That's a blue I can mark off. I'm gonna spend a trade good to scrap here. Then I can claim one more. So I will claim this blue and mark that off there. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 1, 2, 8 in a group. So I'm 2 away from having this maximum efficiency quest all done. So cool, I'm slowly making my way through that. Let's just do a whole group quest. So up here, I have 2 planets out of the 5. Up here, I don't have any of the 3 planets I need. Yeah, over here, I'm 2 away on that. And then as far as the Armada quest, I have 4 infantry, non-infantry units deployed. So I probably need to get the Dreadnought at some point and then unlock some of those. But okay, that is it for that event card. Let's see if there's a war or production next. It's a war. When diplomacy fails. New deploy line. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are my strength scores on both of my sides. 5 and 5. And what is theirs? Oh, it's a measly 3. They're getting stomped on. I'm getting new dice to unlock everywhere. Another planet, or another system that I can use, which is pretty nice. And that was a war. Nice and quick. Like all wars, right? Right? Anyway, Technological Frontier is the next event card. And I need to keep track of this, because right now I have 2 pink dice and a green dice that I can unlock on some place, somewhere, something. I almost want to go industry again. We just had a war, so we have at least well, another war is gonna sneak up before I want it to. But I need to do like expansion at some point. I want to do a little bit more of the industry. There's just never enough time in this game. That's how you know it's a good game. There's never enough time to do all the things you want to do. This just gives me a green. Okay, so I think I will go shore. Let's go warfare. And let me unlock some dice here. I'll spend my pink dice that I just won with the war. And I'll unlock the pink dice here, the material. And then I have a green to spend. I guess I can deploy an infantry somewhere, I suppose. I'll just deploy it there so I get the 1 victory point, because why not, you know? Gotta get them victory points somehow. And roll up these chunky dice to see what's gonna go down. Okay, so they're getting just the singles of all their dice that they need. So boom, boom. And they finally hit Mechatol Rex. Good for them. And as far as my dice, I get 3 material and an influence. So that at least would get me... It's not a terrible spot to be in. I could basically put 1 influence into... infantry, an infantry, and then spend 3 material to get a cruiser, and I will put that on this side, just going straight up. Now tell me do. That's it. So then next should be the production. Yup, bustling economy. Unfortunately, I was only 1 commodity short of getting another production, but that's okay. I'm still at 3, and I'm still loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Next card, on to Age 4. Stage 4, Age 4, Year 4? I don't know. Forbidden Knowledge, okay. So here's the struggle is, at this moment, we're in a new stage, I think is what it's called. Anything could happen next. The next card could be anything. And obviously the thing I'm most concerned about, if it was industry, meh. Council vote, meh. If it's war, I am kind of screwed because I have 2 on this side, 3 on this side. Their current war strength is 4, and it's only going to get worse for me. So I think warfare is my... is the thing I should be focusing on. So I shall do so. I have a research to spend. I will spend that as an infantry on the right hand side. So now I have 3 and 3 as my strength goes for warfare. And when you roll up the dice and see what's going down. So double green, single pink and single blue. Okay. And let's see, what dice do I have? The pink dice unlocked. Great, so I have 3 pink to spend. Is this the same as last time? I have another 3 pink and a blue, which is fine. I can unlock my last cruiser and be able to complete the Armada quest, so that's kind of cool. Just making sure that's what I kind of want to do. I think so. I mean, why would I not want to do that? Yeah, so I will build the cruiser. Go boom. Boom, boom. Get the victory point, toss these back, and I'll deploy the cruiser, I don't know, right there, sure. And then this I will spend on an infantry over here. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 non-infantry units built. So that is the Armada quest complete. Objective 7 points. Okay. I'm debating. I am debating because currently my strength sits at 5 for each side. The current war strength for the AI is 5. If the next card is a war, we just tie and nobody gets nothing, and that's boring. I want to win. And I could win, possibly, if it's next turn, if I were to spend 2 trade goods, spending 1 each as infantry on each side. Is it worth my trade goods? My precious, precious trade goods. I mean, I guess what else am I going to use them for, right? But like, what else I might need them for? War might not even be next. If it's not, then they could boost their warfare even further. But you know what? I'm going to do it. What good are trade goods if I don't trade them for some infantry units? So I will put 1 there, 1 over here. That gets me my first population asset up there, and then I feel a little bit more comfortable flipping the next card. If it's a warfare, I'm sitting in a good spot. I really do hope it's warfare, actually, at this point. It is not. The limits of diplomacy. Seeing what the stage 4 diplomacy card is. So we got the star there, no star there. So the council is convening on this issue. If the issue passes, each player crosses out all negative population. Oh no, sorry. Each player crosses out all negative victory point assets on warfare. These assets do not reduce the player's victory points at the end of the game. Pretty neat, except I don't lose wars, so I don't really know if I care about that. On navigation, if this fails, each player crosses out 6 unclaimed systems. They must choose explored systems if possible. These systems cannot be claimed. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 unsafe. That's like all the systems. What do you wait? This is brutal. Are you kidding me? Like, this is kind of nothing for me because I've won all the wars. On navigation, each player crosses out 6 unclaimed systems. Like systems. Not like commodities, not like victory points, but systems. 1, 2. I only see there's only 5. There's 6 there. That's kind of devastating if you lose that, no? I'm just kind of confused. This is weird. Okay, well, I guess I don't want to lose it. Oh, I forgot to grab my own council votes. I was like, why do I not have that many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm supposed to grab 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, also the other thing to consider. Wait. Okay, no. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I'm trying to remember. There's no stage 5 council vote. So this is the last council vote. So they have 5, max 7. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Might as well spend 8 just to make sure I guaranteed win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really saving up my council votes, but it seems like it was kind of worth it. They rolled a 2, so they have 7 votes. Sucks for them. I still have 8. So that means I can cross out all the negative assets over here. Oh, I'll go ahead and do that just in case I lose either of the next 2 wars, but I don't plan on it. And that was the council for stage 4. So on to the next event, rightful claim. So we haven't seen a war yet or the production. We did see. How long ago was production? That was year 3, right? Yeah, okay. We haven't seen a year 4 production yet. And I believe that'll be the last production. That the core cracker, I don't think I'm gonna get. kind of want to go over here and do some stuff. I still have 2 extra dice that I have, like, I could do stuff with. Yeah, because Prospector should be pretty easy. Maximum efficiency I should be able to get. Which one do I want to do first? What do I have? 2 blue, 2 influence. Yeah, I'll pop over here. I'll pop over here for industry. Use my, well, first I have my per active, so I can choose a space that contains a thing and do a thing, and I will do the thing. I will claim that council vote. I guess it really doesn't, it doesn't really matter. And then I have 2 influence to claim. So I'm gonna claim this red commodity. I guess I can circle that. Do I circle that too? I think so. Red commodity. And then I'm gonna spend a trade good to scrap. Because I could scrap next to scrapped, right? Scrap next to any marked space. I just remember, yeah. And then I will use my other claim up here to get that yellow commodity, because that will do a few things. I will bump up my trade good production, which I love having. But it does another thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have my group of 10 up here, right? Do my zoom in real quick. Doesn't zoom in that much, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Group of 10. So for the maximum efficiency, that was the objective, right? 9 points. That's pretty big. I will flip that over. That is done, and I still have to roll the dice for this round. So there's still more I could do. I still have both of those dice. Sure, you know what? I'm gonna use the research die and unlock that here on my industry sheet. My industry sheet. All right, so let me roll these up, see what's happening, give them a good roll. No, oh, that's gone. These chunky dice are just too much. All right, here we go. I just want to make sure to get a good roll, you know? It's hard to kind of do with these. So the council already happened. So what is that? I think that just means, does a single blue, I forget how that works. Okay, yeah, nothing happens. I just want to double check. I do have, I should have maybe mentioned this at the beginning, but November 8th, they came out with the FAQ and some errata for the game. So I just printed out here. This wasn't, I don't know if this was out last time I played, or it might have just came out. It's been a while since I played this game. Yeah, there isn't too much that's changed. They do actually change the setup for solo a little bit with the event, with the stage 5 events. And then I was just double checking because it does mention here, if an AI track is fully crossed out, ignore any additional focus icons. Because I was curious, because they rolled a blue, and they already have all their blue maxed out. So they still need to roll or mark out their single green and the single material. All right. And then I guess I get the material over here. Is this your favorite roll / flip and write at the moment? No. It is my second favorite, I would say. My favorite is Railroad Ink Blue Edition. I love that game so much. I mean, obviously, it's a lot different, roll and write. I mean, it's a very much more simplified one compared to this. But I like that one so much. That's like one of the first games in my collection, and I just love Railroad Ink. I do have the Green Edition back here as well. I don't like it as much. I think it's fine. It does a better job at making more game to Railroad Ink, and I think it does it in a good way. It's just not something I prefer. I like the simplicity of just playing base Railroad Ink. I pretty much prefer playing with no expansions. I don't mind the expansions in the blue version. I'll sometimes play with the river. I don't really like the lake, but just the base railroading blue. I think it's just such a fun and satisfying game. So that's probably my favorite roll and write. But as far as the more complex ones go, this is definitely my favorite. I do like it more than Hadrian's Wall, even though I love Hadrian's Wall. I did the whole solo campaign, but I do think there's a bit more variability, a bit more, there's more options, more, I don't know. And I do like space, I like technology. So the theme is a bit more, I just like the theme a bit more in this than I would say with Hadrian's Wall. But both are great games, but I do tend to prefer this compared to that. And I do have like Three Sisters up here. I'll probably be playing that here some point in the next couple of weeks on the channel. It's not one of my favorites, but I do enjoy it quite a lot. I think I just need to play it more. Maybe I'll like it more the more I play it. But yeah, these are all my dice I have to use. So I can scrap 1 and claim 3. Scrap 1, claim 3. Scrap 1, claim 3. What do I even claim? Scrap 1 and claim 3. Scrap 1. Claim 3. I'll just claim a yellow, red, and blue, I guess. Something like that. Seems like a good idea. And scrap 1. Claim 3. Yep. I think I'm all good over there. So what is gonna happen next? I really hope it's not a war. I will lose the war if it is a war. Not necessarily. I do have my council votes to maybe sway some stuff, but if it's a war, I'm gonna be sitting in a bad position. It is not. Wow, I've gotten pretty lucky with these cards, if I'm being honest. It is Industry Zeal, and it's just in time too. I just got my next production up, so I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trade goods. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That can't be right. 2, 5 trade goods? I've never heard of such trade goods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty easy. On to the next card. Desperate Measures. Okay. I'm pretty sure I know what I want to do. Oh man, I got something in my eye. I mean, I want to go Warfare because the next card is the last card of, oh man, what did I get in my eye? Sorry. I definitely want to go Warfare because the next card is going to be War. I'm currently down on, I'm down on my, what's it called? My strength. So I need to get that going. Oh my God, my eye. Okay, I think I got it. I think we're good. Whew. Crisis averted. All right. So Warfare, I have 3 material I can spend down there. I also still have another pink dice to use somewhere. I haven't like found a good spot. That was the one thing I was kind of saying earlier. It's like whenever I unlock those dice, I always feel like I have a bad time trying to figure out where and when to unlock them on a sheet. So 3 pink, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 on each side. They have 7. So I could go 1, 1, 1, and then roll the dice. I have a lot of trade goods, so I need to use those soon because the fifth stage is really short. So I need to keep that in mind. So I get 5 pink. Oh, let me mark off over here. Double pink, and then the single blue doesn't do anything, and then the single green. Cool, whatever, don't care. Which quest? I still need to get that prospector quest at some point, so I'll probably head up there after this. So I have 5 pink to spend. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could spend 1 here. That'd be at 8 at each. 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4. Double check. I'm just double check. I don't want to miscount and then just lose a war because of that. So I had 5 to spend. I spent 1 infantry. Then I can go 1, 2 over here. And 1, 2 over here. I'm probably gonna lose that last war. I am gonna lose that last war. Unless I get a really good turn on navigation on my last turn. Sorry, I'm just trying to math stuff out. Okay. This is not good. The math's not looking good. I can say that much. I'm gonna spend 2 trade goods and just do 2 more infantry up here. And that will be my turn. Okay, so this is the war. This is the war. Divide and conquer. All right. Divide and conquer. Move up the deploy line. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on this side, which beats their 7. So I get the cool asset and a blue dice to unlock somewhere. Easy and quick war. Geared for war. All right. So yeah, here's the thing. This is the last one because there's only one other card left in the deck, and that's the whatever it is, the throne for the taking. So I have a pink and a blue dice to use. So I'm gonna choose navigation, and I'm gonna unlock, I guess, the pink and blue dice up here. Because I just have these dice left over. I feel like I gotta use them somewhere. And what else? I guess that's... Yeah, so I need to then spend my 3 explore. So I'll do something like... How many more planets do I need? Oh gosh. I can't even... Oh, no, this is not good. This is not good. How many planets do I have? 1, 2. Okay, this actually isn't that bad. So I can explore 3. Oh, cool. Okay, so I'll do something like 1, 2, 3. And then I just need a really good roll this last time. I still have 4 trade goods left, so that can also help me out wherever I need it. My, yeesh, I got a single pink. That was one thing I was hoping not to see. And they got their warfare quest as well. I already claimed that though, so tough luck there, buddy. All right, I got 1 of each along with an extra pink and blue. So I have 2 influence, 2 material, 1 research, so I could do 3 explore and 2 claim. Well, I'll go ahead and use the 2 claim, 1 and 2, to claim those 2 planets. With that, I complete the prospector quest, and I gain 5 points. So I will flip that bad boy over. And that was my claim 2. I can still explore 3. So I'm gonna go 1 there, 2, 3. And then, this is just gonna work. I could spend 3 trade goods. one to let me explore further, one to grab this here, and one to grab that there. And that will help give strength to my neighboring whatever. For the war, it'll boost my strength number for the war. And that's it. The final card, a throne for the taking. So their strength is 6. Mine is 4 and 4. At best, I still have a couple council votes, but even at best, I could just tie them. Because I have 3 and 3. With the stuff I just got, I have 4 and 4. Could put 2 council votes on one side, but then I'd only be at 6, which is theirs. So we would just tie. So I think I just lose this final war. Which I don't lose any points, but I don't gain any points. And I guess that's it. Yeah, I just lose that war. Yeah, I had a strength of like 4 and 4. I could have adjusted it with my council votes, with my like faction ability, but I didn't because it wouldn't have really helped me much. And that is the game. So let's tally up and see what my total was, I guess. So starting with navigation up here, I got 6 and 7. I think this is the only 2 I actually like claimed. Let me triple check, just doing a quick scan. I never used that green asset. I got a red asset down here I never used. I probably could have used that to unlock the Dreadnought. I think I unlocked that after I did my war stuff there though, so that's whatever. Yeah, I think just the 6 and 7 for the 13 points over here. So I think that's an 18 total on navigation. Let me know if I make a mistake somewhere, but I think that's all I get there. Oh god, the expansion is gonna be brutal. I'm bad at expansion. Objective, I got 0. The actual points, I think I just get 1. I think I just got 1 for my 1 population thing I scored. So just 1. It's pretty good, pretty good. I guess I can zoom in up here. Then as far as industry, got my 9 for my objective. And then I get 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Is that it? Just double checking. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's it. So yeah, 6 there. So 15 for that sheet. And then over here, this one always says like the most. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 extra, maybe. Let me do one more pass through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does that sound right? Sounds right to me. 10 for a total of 17. And there we go. There are my totals. So let's see, this 17 plus 18, that's what, 35, right? Yeah, 35 plus 15, 50 plus 1, 51, right? Maybe? Is that my math on that right? I think that seems right. 51, 18, 17, 15 plus 1. Yeah, let's see what 51 is. In the rules, in the back, they say a 51. I was playing on easy. That was a footnote in galactic history. So not quite a fledgling empire. Definitely not a galactic power. But not lost in the dark years either. So yeah, 51 is a win. And it is a, what did I say? A footnote in the galactic history. So yeah, that was that. And that was the Eksha Kingdom. Pretty fun round, a pretty fun game. So I'm going to take a quick break. I'm gonna tear all this down, set up another game, and I will be back. It's gonna take me a hot bit to do that because I'm gonna like reset the event deck, get a new board, new faction, all that stuff. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes, maybe a couple minutes. It'll take me a bit, but yeah, I'll be back in a bit. So hang tight, stand up if you're sitting, grab some water, take a breather, and I'll be back soon. Thank you for letting me know. That's so weird. I don't know why that keeps happening. I need to look into that. Hello. Thank you for mentioning that there, Thomas. I need to look into that. But yeah, hello, welcome back. Solo Gaming Sunday, Twilight Inscription. I'm Thomas. This is Twilight Inscription. I got another game set up. I was remarking on your comment there in the comments there, Thomas. It's kind of amusing, the fate of a galactic empire hinged on whether or not you get something out of your eye. It's just how it goes, you know. Sometimes being a galactic conquistador isn't that easy. Sometimes you get stuff in your eye, you know. It's not easy out there in space, but we persevere. I was only a footnote, so I didn't persevere that much, but we got there. But it was a fun game. What did I knew I'm bad at expansion. I'm always bad at the expansion. Just always forget that because it's like the least important. So yeah, I only had 1 point from the expansion board. Yeah, I felt like I just had a pretty slow start last game. So hopefully I could do a little bit better this time around. Got everything reshuffled. I rolled a D8 beforehand and got 8. So I'm using the number 8 side of the number 8 numbered player boards, the asymmetric player boards. So everything looks the same, but a little bit different. As far as my faction, I chose the Titans of Ol. So their ability is once per round, when when I unlock a planet, I may deploy a Hell Titan. Anomalies do not block its deployment. So pretty neat. Their faction ability is on expansion. I can cross out all resource icons in one row or column of an unlocked planet, or I can erase all marks on an unlocked planet except the cost. What is my best score ever in this game? That's a good question. I wonder if I could look up real quick. I haven't been the best about recording my stuff in BG stats, but I had a really good game not long ago. Okay, I definitely did not record it because it was like maybe a week or two ago. But normally I play on easy because I'm still not great at this game. I know at least once I've gotten in the 60s. That was the last game I played because I remember I was pretty happy about that. So Fledgling Domain is pretty much, I don't want to say that's the highest, but I've at least gotten into the 60s. I don't think I've gotten into the 80s, at least on easy. Once again, I need to at some point bump up the difficulty, but listen, I'm still not the best at this for some reason. There's something I'm missing. There's a lot of things I know I'm not good at, especially like when to use the dice and where to unlock them. I unlocked like one technology last game. I didn't use the wormholes at all. Yeah, there was a lot of things I feel like I maybe could have done better, could have done different. Yeah, but yeah, so I went over my faction real quick. My quests up here for navigation, I need to have 12 consecutive claim systems. Up here in expansion, I need to have one of each specialty asset on expansion, one of the 4 specialty assets. Over here in industry, I have diversified production, so I need to claim 3 commodities of each type on industry. Then for warfare, my quest is United Front, so I need to mark all 10 nodes in 2 rows. So those are the quests. That's what's on the line, the objectives, I guess. And without a lot of the way, I think we're pretty much ready to get rolling here. Take a quick sip of water. Y'all should drink some water if you're at home right now, watching. Got water near you? Drink some water. Stay hydrated. All right. So let's see what the first event card is. Fledgling Empire. 2 influence. So obviously not going expansion. Influence. Let me claim a bit up here in navigation. Not really the best, I don't think. Could go with some warfare stuff. 2 influence. I could unlock a PDS right off the bat. Start doing that over here. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I think I would probably rather go on the industry and see what I can get working over there. So yeah, because I could claim 2. It sucks though, is I can't claim that yellow one, at least yet, because then I would have some production going. So I could get a red and a blue and then try to claim a yellow later. Oh, I I haven't reshaken my marker, so I go ahead and do that now. But yeah, I'm going to, with this, choose industry. It's my active sheet, and see what I can get up to. So I can claim 2, so I'm going to claim the blue and red. I don't know if I should have claimed that blue, but it's too late. I've already done it. Once again, if someone has this game at home and feels like following along with my roles and my event cards and objectives and whatnot, feel free to play along and post either. I imagine it'll probably be in sometime in the future, but like post in the comments what your score is, because I really think that's interesting when people do that and kind of play along with the same roles and cards that I have and see how scores compare, because it's probably going to be a lot better than mine. But I'm always curious, because it's like, okay, if we had the same cards and the same roles, like what did you do different that I didn't? I can kind of learn from that, and yeah, maybe I can get better at the game at some point, but I don't know. Got that taken care of. So on to the dice rolling. These chunky dice. Boom. Big rolls. So we got the double green and a single pink and a single blue. So moving up their warfare, their council votes, and their progression towards the expansion quest. I have 1 of each to use over here. So I can scrap 1, claim 2. Scrap 1, claim 2. Scrap 1, claim 2. So I could do scrap here, claim here and there. That maybe wasn't the most ideal, but whatever. Because that means I could cross that off. Boom, got my first good production, and I have a council vote already kind of going, so that's fun. And that's it, right? Scrapped 1, claim 2, boom, boom, done. On to the next card with Echoes of the Past. Echoes of the Past is a pretty good one, I think, to use for navigation. That would let me explore 2, claim 1, start making my way towards Mechatol Rex. Where's the nearest relic? It's pretty far away. Both of the relics are pretty far away. I guess this one, 1, 2, really 1, 2, it's only 3 away. It looks further away than that. Like even for Mechatol Rex, this would be 1, 2, 3. That would also be 3 away. Well, I'm gonna start making my way over here, I guess. So explore 2, claim 1. I'll go 1, 2 for my explore 2. Claim 1, I would just claim one of the systems there. To probably just start being able to unlock some planets whenever I decide to actually go to expansion. And let's roll up the dice to see what's happened. So we got double pink, single green, and single blue. Single green, yeah. For my dice, I have 2 material and an influence. Okay. So that means I can explore 2, claim 1. I like that. So I will probably do just that. Yeah. I will explore and just going on down towards Mechatol Rex. Claim 1. I might get that blue asset there. That could be pretty handy because you can unlock some pretty neat stuff with that. You can unlock extra infantry over here. You could get some technologies up here. Yeah, I don't know. There's lots of good options. Yeah, I'll go with it. Just send it. Done and done. So I have that nice blue specialty asset up there whenever I want to use it. Next card, First Ventures. 3 material to use. I'll probably want to start working on warfare because I haven't touched that yet. So 3 material would get me, I could do a cruiser. It's probably the most optimal, so I think I'll do that. Bum, bum, bum. Get to victory point, and I'll go 1, 2, 3. Something like that. This should be pretty neat. Oh, okay, never mind. I need to remember my ability. I was trying to think. I haven't used that yet. I claimed a system, but it's when I unlock a planet, that's when I can deploy the Hell Titan. So, okay. Resources have been spent, so I gotta roll these dice up. Okay. So a single pink, single blue, single green for them. And I have 2 material and a research. Not that great, to be honest. Their warfare is sitting at 3. I could be at basically 3 at each side after this round. If only I had a dreadnought. If I just had that red asset or whatever. I do have that blue asset I could spend here. There's at least 2 non-infantry units. But there wouldn't be, that's the issue. Man, this is a tricky one, because I think at best I could just place 3 infantry and like be done with it, but like that really doesn't help me much with my war, you know? I could just, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do 1 infantry there, go 1 here, 1 there. So I have 3 on each side, which is fine, not good, but we're on our way with age 2. Relics rediscovered. Oh boy, that's not the card I wanted to see. I don't know, because the next card, we're in stage 2, so the next card could be a war card, could be production, could be a council, one of the 3. I have, what's going on this game? What's happening? Because I feel like I'm way further behind than I was last game. Last game I already had like my production like maxed out over here, and I was fine on warfare, and like I feel like this game I'm just kind of dropping the ball. The one thing I could do, I didn't think far enough ahead. That's my issue. I didn't think far enough ahead. 'Cause I should have. I might retroactively undo the last thing I just did. No, I won't. I just like, if I place a Hell Titan down here, I won't have good placement for it, so I'm kind of screwed. I'm just trying to think of what I could do to prevent this war that's probably going to be happening the next turn from hurting me too much, but I don't really have a lot of good options. This is not good. Sorry, off to a rough start. Relics rediscovered. I have a research I could spend somewhere. I kind of just want to go industry at this point, because if there's not much, or I could just go warfare again and then really prepare myself. Like that's the other thing I could do. I do have at least 1 good, but man, I really wish I had at least that second good. I'd love to have all 3 before the first production hits, but I don't know if the next card does a production or a war. Oh, the agony. I know there's one faction. I looked at it not long ago. I haven't played it yet, but there's some faction that you could just, oh, it's right on the top here. What are the odds of the Nomad? You could secretly just look at the top card of the event deck at any time. They sound crazy. I want to try that. It's crazy that they were just right on top. But yeah, I haven't played them yet, but they seem pretty interesting. Anyway, I think, I don't know. Anybody in chat have suggestions? Should I focus on warfare or industry? Because the next card could affect either one. I wouldn't mind being a little bit more ahead in industry. But if I were to win this war, I would get a blue dice plus a faction action. That almost seems more worth it to probably focus on warfare. I will probably just go warfare, I think. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go warfare. It's decided. So first I will put an infantry over here to gain that, and then roll up some dice, see how... Okay. So they got a single of each. This is really bad. How do they keep rolling a single pink? So let me look at this dice. Hold on. Okay, there's only, that makes sense. There's only 2 doubles. Makes sense, odds-wise. And then as far as my dice for warfare, it's not good. I have one of each. I wish I had trade goods right now. See, I really wish I had trade goods. If I had another trade good, I could just get a PDS and be chilling. The best I can do is just infantry. There's nothing else I can really do. This sucks. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So I could basically put 2 over here, 1 over here. So I have 2, 4, 5, and 2, 4, 5. Yeah, put 2 over there, 1 over there. I think that's all I could do. Let's see what this next card is. I bet it's gonna be like a council vote. I was worrying about warfare or production. It's probably gonna be council. It was production. Blah blah. That's bad for me, to be honest. Because not only did I lose out in production, that gives them another turn to boost up their warfare. I only get 1 trade good. That's sad. That's sad. I'm bummed out about that. Next card, Towards a New Home. I mean, I'm going industry at this point, right? I guess this could be a good navigation quest. My industry is looking pretty not good, so I think I need to focus a bit there. But this would only give me 3 scrapping? Like, what would I even want to do with that? I need to at least get 2 red, a blue, and a yellow. 2 red. I can do that. A blue, I could do that, so I just need a yellow. I can scrap next to any marked spot. I forgot some of these industry icons have double things on them. That's pretty crazy. And I still have that blue up there, which I could use over here to, well, that doesn't really help me right now. That just gets me more material, which I don't really need. I need anything else besides that. So scrap 3, okay. 1, I have to scrap next to mark spot. 2, 3, something like that. Pretty nice, maybe, pretty cool. And wait, roll up some dice, see what happens. So the next card is going to either be a warfare or council. I guess I hope it's war. No, I don't hope it's war at this point, because now they got more war. They also got another single blue and a double green. And that sucks, because now if a war happens the next phase, we're gonna be tied, so nobody wins. I guess it's like, as long as I don't lose, that's pretty neat, but. Excuse me. I did all of their stuffs. Now I can claim 1 and scrap 2. That's it. Okay, well, wait, I can claim 1, scrap 2, right? So I can scrap next to any marked spot. So I can scrap there, claim there, use the research dice immediately. So I've already used a scrap and a claim. So I still have another scrap and 2 claims now. First claim. I will claim this yellow commodity there to get my good production going just a little bit more, just a little bit. And I'll use my other, I'll scrap there for that scrap. And then my other claim, I will claim that pink dice. And I'll not use that yet. But we be chilling. Next card, let's see what it is. It is convening the council. So not a war, but honestly, that might be kind of good. So, well, first let me grab all my check marks. Did I not grab any? Don't I have any more? I really should have claimed 1. I was too focused on the other things. There's too much going on. Should have claimed some more counselors. Well, this vote might not go too well then. So we got that and the star bottom. So the council is convening, and the issue that is being voted on, if it passes, on expansion, up here, each player chooses 5 unclaimed victory point assets on the population track and crosses them out. They must still be claimed to access higher asset points, but they are still worth 0 victory points. If this loses, if it fails, the player who casts the most fail votes chooses a commodity type. On navigation, each player claims 1 system that contains that commodity, even if unexplored, and explores from it to an adjacent system. So that's good and all. I can't win this. I have 4 votes. That's it. While they have 4 votes and are gonna have probably another 1 to 2. So guess I'm just sitting this one out. I really wanted that to fail. That would have been a nice thing to happen. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the loss on this one, unfortunately. So on expansion, I have to choose 5 unclaimed assets. I assume they have to be the lowest ones too. I just can't claim the victory points amount. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not like I ever really go down the population track at all, but whatever. Well, that was fun. The council has convened, and clearly I did not have enough leverage to get anything done. So on to the next card, which is a strong foundation. So here's the thing about a strong foundation, is I'm going back to warfare. We're not done over here, because the next card is gonna be war. Currently, as it stands, we're tied, the AI and us, the AI and me, and like both of my sides. So 2 blue, 2 influence. I can unlock a PDS. That could be pretty neat. I can unlock my research dice over here. That could be pretty neat. I'm just trying to understand this fleet logic. I'm sorry, I'm like thinking in here. Because it says during each war, add 3 strength if there are at least 2 non-infantry units deployed entirely within that war section. The part I'm confused about, because these are 2 separate wars. So like this cruiser I have going across here would not count toward the fleet logistics, I would think. If I'm interpreting that right, then I don't want that card. I would have had to maybe plan a little bit further ahead of time to get that. But 2 blue. To influence, I will unlock a PDS and deploy that over here on the left-hand side, unlocking my first population asset. Boom, boom, boom. Unlock that, even though because of the council that just happened, I don't get any points from that, but whatever. My left side is pretty stacked up now. I just got to focus on whatever I rolled to kind of boost up the right-hand side. They're rolling all single stuff, so single blue, single pink, single green. They've just been rolling all singles, all games, which is bad for me. Currently, their war score is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 on this side. Pretty crazy. I really should have maybe deployed that PDS a little bit higher. I really don't think I needed all 9 down here. Maybe 8, but whatever. I could actually still do that. I might. I don't like backing up too much, but I might just redeploy that PDS so I could still claim that, but just deploy it upwards. Yeah, I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm gonna ARF restart and just undo that move for a sec. and just deploy it upwards instead. Upwards, like the basketball thing. All right, so where you get your stars. Because now the nice thing about this is then I can spend my 2 influence I have here on another PDS and basically do the same thing. So I'll do something like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 there with 1 going out, bam, 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 PDS unlocked. Right side is pretty much locked down for this war. I think it is locked down, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 on each. The max I can even get is 7. I only have 6 now. I am sitting good. I also have another material I can spend somewhere. I think I will just put that towards a cruiser whenever that happens. That is it for me. On to the war. Border conflict. And what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dang, 8. And what's yours? Oh, it's only 6, man. That sucks. Hate to see that. Guess I win. So I get to use my faction action, which I already forget what it is. On expansion, I can cross out all resource icons in one row, or I can erase all marked on an unlocked planet. So what do I need to do? Claim 1 of each specialty asset. What good does this even do? On expansion, cross out all resource icons in one row. Well, both of these for Terraform are supposed to be for unlocked planets. Currently, I don't have any unlocked planets. So I think that faction action is just kind of wasted. Because I didn't plan farther enough ahead in the future. Oops. I don't have any unlocked planets to do anything on. But I get the blue dice, so that's pretty neat. Anyway, on to the next card. The first card of age 3. So the thing with switching to ages, it's got to be stages. They're stage cards, right? I keep calling them by the wrong thing, and that's really annoying. Yes, they're stages. Not ages, not years, stages. So we just switched stages. So technically, even though we just had a war, there could be another war. Very next card. And if there was, I would only have 1 power on each side. So though I really dislike doing back-to-back same sheet stuff, I think that's what's about to happen here. I'm going to, on the right here, I'm going to choose Warfare again. I'm going to, I do have a blue dice and a pink dice to both unlock somewhere. I want to see if I think the pink one from up there, maybe the blue one for over there. But I feel like I need something over here, right? Yeah, the pink one would be pretty good here too. Just like a separate pink one for over here. Whatever. Green, I will just deploy an infantry. I keep putting the cap back on. It's a hard cap to take off. But I don't want the marker to dry up, so like I keep just putting it a little bit on. Yeah, I will deploy an infantry there, so I at least have 2 strength on the right, only 1 still on the left. So let's see what kind of stuff I can deploy to get my warfare score up a little bit. They rolled, of course, all single stuff again. This is brutal. I don't think they've rolled just 2. They've rolled a little bit of the doubles, but this is so annoying. So they have, okay, that's pretty all right. 2 materials I can spend to deploy a cruiser, and I could deploy them like here, and then use the influence to go over here. Snatch that. That's another population thing, which I don't score points for. Very cool and fun. And I think that's all I can really do. But that gives me at least a score of 3 over here. And wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I don't like doing this. I only have 1 trade good, but I'm going to spend my 1 trade good to deploy another infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because now if there's a war, I will win. If there's not, I kind of use that for nothing. There is a war. Let's go. All right. When diplomacy fails, trade goods come in clutch. So let's go. Another war. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side. And what do they have? Oh, they only had 3. Sucks to suck, man. I get another system claimed along with a yellow asset. The yellow asset's pretty nice. I like the transit nodes or diodes here. Pretty cool. The integrated economy, I'm probably going to grab that as well because that lets me claim up to 2 explored small systems. That'll be good for my collector quest objective thing up there. But yeah, another war down. That was another quick one. So border defense. Part of me really wants to go, excuse me. Part of me wants to go industry. But I actually think if I go this, that could work out too. I just need to figure out. This is claim 2. See, claim 2 is not a great start. Because I'm not connected to a lot of good stuff right now. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go navigation. I'm gonna go navigation as my active sheet. So claim 2. I will start out by claiming this system there. And then I will claim this red commodity up there, which crosses that out. And yeah, that's that. Now I gotta roll up the dice to see what kind of goods and resources these chonky dice will bring me. All right, double blue, single pink, single green. Damn it, they beat me to Mechatol Rex. That's what I was literally working towards this turn. I was going to try to beat them there, and I guess wasn't too successful there. So my dice, I'm also going to activate, because I was talking about it up here, I think I was going to activate the pink dice here. So I have a pink dice and a blue dice ready to go. So yeah, I'll take the pink dice, activate it up here. So I can basically, I can explore 4. I can't even claim 1. Oh, that sucks. Explore 4? Okay. I guess that's not the worst. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually don't think I wanted to do that last one. I'm probably going to, I'm going to erase that one once it dries up. My 4th will actually be here. And then I'm going to spend my yellow technology to unlock the integrated economy. So now that that's active, I can claim 2 commodities. I'll go with this blue one and this red one. Blue and red over here unlocks me another production, just like that. Okay, I think this line should be dry enough for me to erase. Erase my mistake. Okay, gone. And that is it for my navigation. How am I doing on consecutive systems? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I need to claim a couple empty systems. But that integrated economy should help a lot with that. So yeah, that is it for that. Bustling economics. Claim 1 per thing. I got my 3, so that makes me happy. Wish I would have had that sooner, but hey, got it now. So to the next card, maximum yield. So that means the last card is going to be a council vote, right? I need to do stuff up here. I haven't touched expansion once. I also have, let's see, I have that blue asset, which I really don't know what to spend on. Oh, I guess I could, I forgot. I can't spend that on a PDS in a cruiser. And the only thing I I remember reading this at some point. So yeah, you don't have to unlock these in order. So you could just use that right away without having to like unlock all the other PDSs or cruisers. So that's a thing that can happen. It's whatever though. So next gonna be the council, and then that's gonna be the last of stage 3. I think I really do need to go up here on expansion. So you claim one of each specialty asset on expansion. Is there a planet that has like all of them? No, blue and green. What are the colors? Blue, there's red, yellow, blue, and green. So basically these 2 middle planets are the ones I'm gonna focus on. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna choose expansion as my active sheet. I'm going to unlock both of these planets, right? Because I have the systems to do so. Yeah, boom, boom. And I'm gonna spend this asset down there along with that. And sorry, just trying to think here. Because of my race ability, my faction ability, once per round, when you unlock a hero, you may deploy 1 Hell Titan. And I will do so. I will place it, we'll place it right there. 1, 2, 3, there. Snatch that population asset, which I still don't get points for because of the 1 council thing that I failed. And, I never actually spent my 3 material yet. So I need to unlock the blue and red here, the blue and green, and the red and yellow. So let's focus on the green one maybe. So pink. Is there another pink? Sure. So my 3 material up there. We roll the die for this round and see what's gonna be going on. I'm sad I already got beat to Mechatolrax, but that's how it goes sometimes. Double pink, double green, single blue for them. As far as my dice up here, I also think, did I want to take the blue? No, I think I was gonna use the blue actually over here. Do I have any other dice unlocked to use? No, I still have this specialty asset. I think that's my only one currently. I'm just trying to make sure I keep track of all my stuff I have unlocked. So 2 green and a pink to use up there. Oh, weird, 2 green. That just unlocks the red here. And another pink. I guess I can go there. Pretty good. That red asset, can I use that anywhere? Oh, I can use that to unlock the self-assembly routines, which lets me cross out 1 unclaimed asset on an unlocked planet. And then I could cross out 2 resources there. 1, 2, and boom. Now I got the yellow one unlocked as well. Pretty nice. As far as what I'm gonna do with that yellow, I don't know. But it's unlocked, so I'm on my way. I'm actually halfway done in 1 turn with that Technocrat quest. That's pretty neat. As far as the 3 commodity types, still need 1 more yellow, 2 more red, and 1 more blue. So I still have a ways to go. I just now realized I wasn't paying attention. We even little zoom in here. With this, because this quest up here, now it's kind of hidden by me. The United Front is for my warfare. It's to mark all 10 nodes in 2 rows. And this row right here, I was 1 node away and I just wasn't thinking about it. I probably would have marked it if so, because I was just deploying like random infantry. But I missed that shot. So I have to only use the rows. That's going to be a hard one. I've already not been focusing much on that. So I think, I mean, I could try, but not feeling too confident. I already have this anomaly here. So I'd maybe have to wait till I unlock another planet, place another thing there, and start building out that way. And then try to get another one later. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do all these objectives is all. Is my mic still good? Okay, I'm making sure like that scene transition doesn't mess up my mic. It looks like I'm still good. So, the council. Yep, partisan maneuvering. So, let's see what the council is going to be yapping about. Can I move these further up? Not really. Like out of screen space here. This game takes up a lot of space. So, the council. On this issue, if it passes on industry, each player may scrap any 2 spaces or claim any 1 space. The space must contain a commodity. On expansion, if it fails, each player crosses out 4 unclaimed population asset. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Cool. I need to make sure I look into what was going on with that sound issue. It seems like it was just my like mic was muting itself whenever I was going from like my mains like stream starting or BRB back to this scene. I don't know. Still a learning experience with the streaming software. So yeah, but okay. As far as the council vote goes, they have. Oh, I need to grab my votes. I get 2, right? That's bad. What have I been doing? What? Have I not been focusing at all? my counselors? Because right now they're gonna submit 4 votes. They could submit maximum of 6. If I want to stop it, I have to submit 7. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could submit all 6 votes. Even then I wouldn't be in a good position because I would still. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna send them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. All my votes have been sent. Let's see. So as long as they don't roll the triangle, the research, I'm fine. I rolled off the dice tray. Doesn't count. They rolled an influence, which is +1. So they submitted 5 votes. I submitted 6. So it goes in my favor. Neat. Super fun. So basically on industry, each player may scrap any 2 spaces or claim any 1 space. Well, I feel like scrap any 2 spaces is kind of busted. Because I could scrap like here and like, I don't know, here. And then I can start claiming around those, and that's going to be nuts when that happens, which might actually be this next turn unless I have other stuff I want to do. Okay, cool. That was a pretty good council convening, if I do say so myself. It was a little bit closer than I would have liked, but what are you gonna do? So that was it for that round. On to the next card. Desperate Measures is the card. Got 3 material to spend. Let me think about what I want to do here. Was that 3, 4? Okay, so we are on to a new stage now, entering stage 4, which means, of course, that in entering a new stage, anything can happen. So next card could be and will probably be a war. If it was another council, that would actually be not good for me either, because I would only get 2 votes and they would have 3, which is basically win the last council uncontested. If it was a war, that would also be bad for me. Pretty much anything would be bad. Okay, I'm gonna choose Warfare as my active sheet. First thing I'm gonna do is spend my yellow asset up here on the transit diodes. Now lets me deploy 2 infantry, must be adjacent to another unit, and can be deployed below deployment line. And you know what's pretty cool about that is I could deploy it below the deployment line. It has to be adjacent to another unit. That means I could place one right here, right? It's below the deployment line, but it's adjacent to another unit, so why not? Sure. Seems like I can do that. I say so. And then I have 3 material to spend. So what I think I'll do is just spend all 3 of that. But unlock a cruiser and go 1, 2, 3. So then if I have another Hell Titan, I can deploy it there, and be sitting in a pretty good position to have that another row unlocked. But yeah, let's see. Or I can, yeah. See what the dice say. So they get a double blue, single pink and single green. For me, I basically get 3 influence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm gonna spend 2 of my influence to get another PDS and deploy it like going up here, something like that. Pretty neat, pretty neat. And then my last influence I will just spend over here on an infantry. Done and done. Let's move on to the next card. Is it a war? Is it a war? It's not a war. It's industrial zeal. So I gained 3 trade goods. Love that. Glad I have my 3 trade good production. On to the next card, Forbidden Knowledge. We are nearing the end game here. So there's still going to be another council, another war, and then another war. So I think I kind of want to go down here. Let's see how many cards. I do a quick. So I basically have 3 turns left. Because there's 5 cards, 2 of them are going to be war. There's 6 cards. 2 of them are wars. 1 of them is going to be a council. So I have 3 turns. So the next card could be a council, could be a war. I'm going to go industry for sure. So I have the green. So I have a research, so I can claim 1. How am I doing on my claim stuff? So 2 yellows, 1 blue. That's it. 2 yellows, 1 blue. So I can claim 1. So I'll claim that. And that'll get me 2 blue, right? Something like that. Pretty neat. Good stuff. And I will roll this up. I will get access to the green dice, the research dice. That's always a good thing to have. Double pink. Single blue. Single green. Oh, they're 1 away from that warfare quest. That's going to suck if they take that for me. As far as my dice, I get 3 claim and 1 scrap. That's awesome. So 3 claim. I'm going to one and 2 to grab both of those. So 2 red and 2 yellow. I get to claim, I think, all of these. So that was 2 of my claims. I have another claim. I really need to get more. Oh yeah, I'll claim 1 Chancellor thing. I can scrap 1. Scrap here. And then I'm going to spend 2 trade goods to do some more claiming, I think. I'm going to claim another counselor. And then I'm going to claim my faction actions. On expansion, cross out all resource icons in one row of an unlocked planet. Yeah. Or column. Now I'll go with row. Yeah, I'm gonna like just go with this bottom row here, I guess. Cross out all, yeah, okay. So blue, green, blue, something like that, maybe. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. All right, that's that. I feel like I do bump up my production. Even though I don't know if that happens again. Do I even need to be worrying about production? No, we just had our 4th year stage production, so it's not like that's even that big of a deal. I was doing that because of my quest, right? So 3 red, 3 yellow, 3 blue. So with that, I do complete that diversified production objective. As far as this one, I have not complete that one or any of the other ones. Okay, on our way to diplomacy, the limits of diplomacy. Having another council convening on the issue of this. If this passes, each player crosses out all negative victory point assets on their warfare. If it fails on navigation, each player crosses out 6 unclaimed systems. This is like the same thing again. Oh, and they have a lot of votes. How many votes do I get? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is really bad, y'all. I mean, I'm going to submit my 4 votes because that's the best I can do, but basically I lose. Because even if I tie with them, I have to beat them to stop them. So even though they rolled 0, they still rolled a single blue last time. So they're at 4. 4 beats my 4. So that means I lose. On navigation, each player crosses out 6 unclaimed planets. That's so stupid. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's so many planets. Like, how? That just leaves me with 1 planet, basically. I mean, okay, I don't really need those planets for this quest, but that's brutal. Brutal. Okay. So then, rightful claim, and here's what's going to happen. I'm going to choose expansion. 2 blue. I need to finish unlocking, I guess, just the blue assets. So 2 blue I can go there. And the other one, I'll just go here, I guess. And, oh, I can cross out 1 unclaimed thing to cross out 2 resource icons. So I could cross out like this blue commodity to cross out these 2 and get the blue thingy, the blue specialty. Oh, and I unlocked the green specialty also earlier. So that means I finished the technocrat objective and get 7 points. Awesome stuff. Then I have to actually roll these. I'll get access to none of the dice. Do I have any extra dice unlocked? No. I should have unlocked more with that industry. That was a misplay on my part. I have all these extra trade goods and I wasn't using them. That was dumb. That was real dumb on my part. Okay, so I have 2 influence and a material to spend. I guess I could do 2 influence and material. Material. There's not much I can really do with this. Because a lot of these stupid population things don't get me anything because I've already, I guess, like, I unlocked like both of these, right? But they don't get me anything still. I guess that's the last one that doesn't get me anything, but that's just stupid. I guess I could spend 2 trade goods. Yeah, I'll spend 2 trade goods to basically finish off that. and that, so I can unlock 2 more planet, or 2 like population things. At least get me some extra points over there to actually have more than 1 single point for expansion. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do there. So now we're going to have, oh, that's not all. That is not all. Because since I chose expansion, I can spend this planet to unlock this planet. And then I use my race ability, Hell Titan. Boom, 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 boom. I ignore anomalies. So 1 row, 2 rows, that is united front objective done. 9 points, just barely in time. Let's see what the next card was. Oh, it's a war. So they are at 5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on this side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. Wait, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. But regardless, that beats their 5. So I get another green specialty asset and a research die that I can unlock somewhere. I still have this blue die from somewhere that I can use. Oh, that's done. This is done. So then this is going to be my last card, Merciless Ambition. So I have the green and blue dice. I'm going to choose navigation. I'm going to unlock the green and blue dice. So I basically have all the dice to use. Should be pretty fun. I can also claim up to 2 small explored systems. So I will claim that and that. And then, yeah, I will roll the dice to see what happens. Like I said, I get to use all the dice for this, so that's gonna be fun. So we'll see what the AI does first. So 2 pinks, single green, so they got their warfare quest, good for them. I beat them to it. And single blue that doesn't do anything for them. So, and I also have all my trade, I have 3 trade goods I could use or I could save for points, but we'll see if it's helpful or not. Maybe I'll try to get to a relic also real quick at the end here. So I can basically explore 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and claim 2. Well, the first claim, I will definitely grab Mechatol Rex, even though it's a little late for that. Get 4 points and 2 council votes. Those council votes would have been nicer earlier, but whatever. Me. So that was my first claim. The second one I'll probably save for a second. Yeah, because then I'll spend 3 of my explorers to go 1, 2, 3, and then spend my other claim on this relic. Took me way too long in the game to get the relic. Literally the last turn I could possibly get it, but the Luxor Treaties Volume 2, 4 points. You may play this relic when expansion or industry becomes active. Spend 6 resources in any combination of material and influence. Wow, that's cool. Too bad it's useless. Expansion or industry. Yeah, that's not gonna be happening. At least I got the 4 points for it. I have 2 more Explorer left. Not much I can really do with it. I'll do something like 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then I'm also going to spend 2 trade goods to do some more claiming up here. 1, 2. And then I believe, if I'm interpreting this with consecutive systems, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I have 12 consecutive systems. And I might as well use my other trade good just to go ahead and claim this as well, just because that gets me more points in the end. Yeah, 12 up there. I think that's a full completed objective. I get my 9 points, I believe. And I think that is going to be it for that. Final card, Throne for the Taking. Wait, I should have focused on warfare. Oh, I'm going to get stomped this last war. I don't even think that crossed my mind. Yikes. Is there anything I could do? No. I'm gonna lose this last war. Whatever. I only have 1 over here and 0 over here, so that's going to be a big old -2. And with that, that is the end of this game. And let's total up and see what I got. I guess I can zoom in a little bit here. And yeah, up here I have 2, 4, 6, 10, 14. Right? I always like to double check and make sure I counted this right. 2, 4, 6, 10, 14. I think I got 14 points there. So total 23. I'll take that. That's not bad at all. 7 here, along with, I don't get any points for any of this stuff, but I do get another 4 points for my population score, so 11 points total. That is 10 points more than last game, so that's some improvement. I got 5 for the objective, and then I get 1, 2, 3, 6. Anything else? 1, 2, 3, 6. Nope, I think just 6. So also 11 over there. And then finally, this is always like the weirdest one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4. So 4 total. Once again, I'm going to double check that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then -2. So 3? Is that not what I said? 6. 6 -2. It's 4. Yeah. 6 minus, yeah, then we got 13 total there. So got 22 over here, 36, 22. So what is that? 58? Does that sound right? 34, 45, 58. I already know that's it's gonna be 2 points shy of. It's 2 points shy of a fledgling domain, 58, but 7 points better than last time. I'm still a footnote in the galactic galaxy, or the galactic history, which like could be worse. I mean, it could be lost in the dark years. So not as bad as it could have gone, but could have gone better. But it went better than the last game. 57 better than 51. That was a fun one though. I really just whiffed it at the end with warfare. I'm glad I got all of the objectives. I mean, that was pretty helpful. But let me yeah, after a slow start, your score ended up much better than the first game. Yeah, I agree. I did have a really, really slow start this game. Yeah, because I just didn't have the extra claimed the votes over here from last game. My faction gave me extra votes. I was able to get my production going a lot sooner last game, and I just felt, I don't know, like I had more stuff going quickly last game. So yeah, that was a little bit tougher, but we made it. A little bit better of a score. I didn't get my relic to the end, which I didn't even get to use. This would have given me 6 extra resources on expansion or industry. Both would have been crazy good. Kind of bummed I didn't get to use that, but like these relics were pretty out of the way. And whenever I was up here navigating around, I was basically beelining right for Mechatol Rex. And these are both like 3 spots kind of out of the way. So I didn't really have time to go there, but the relics are cool. The relics are powerful, and I do like the relics. I maybe the other thing I always kind of forget. I always forget you get votes. You get council votes for claiming Mechatol Rex. So earlier I was struggling with having enough council votes. I should have grabbed some more votes from over here first, but I also should have just claimed that a little bit sooner, I think, and then maybe that would have helped me. I don't know. But yeah, that was a fun one. I do like this game a whole lot. It was really cool. Maybe someone should make a solo campaign for this. That would be pretty cool if that, I don't even know how that would work, but like a Hadrian's Wall type thing. I would enjoy that for sure. I don't know, maybe there's a lot of factions. I forget, there's like 20 or 30 something factions. 24 factions. So like the one, I don't know. It would be cool. I don't think I would do this, but it would be cool to like basically do what I'm doing from like my Fantastic Factories playthrough, is like maybe do a playthrough of this where I go through each faction. But if I were to do one a week, that would take me 24 weeks, so about like half a year almost. Take me like 6 months, something like that. So thanks for the game. Any idea what you'll do next Sunday? No problem, Thomas. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. It's always nice having some people around in the live stream. Next Sunday, yes, next Sunday is going to be an RPG edition where I'll be playing some role-playing game, and I'm actually really excited for the game. I'll double check my schedule, but yeah, let me make sure I'm not just saying random stuff. Yeah, next week is going to be an RPG game. I'm going to be playing this RPG called Broken Cask. I've been playing it a lot in my free time. It's this very simple RPG game. I keep calling it RPG game. That's like saying ATM machine, but whatever. An RPG where you play as a tavern owner. You're running a tavern, and it's not like a tavern tycoon. It's not very focused on like the money management and stuff. It's a role-playing game. So you're taking on the role of a tavern owner and running a tavern. So that's going to be coming next week. I'm really excited about that. And there's some other really cool role-playing games that I'm getting ready to put on the channel at some point that I'm really looking forward to. So it's definitely an avenue of gaming I've been slowly getting more into with RPGs, but there's some cool ones out there. So I'm definitely looking forward to next week with Broken Cask. That should be a good time. But I had a lot of fun here today playing Twilight Inscription. This is one of my favorite roll and writes. I do enjoy this very much. I am going to be doing probably here, I'll have to double check my schedule, but I think it's like within the next couple weeks, 2 weeks or so, I'm going to be doing I'm going to be doing a strictly roll and write stream where I'll be playing Three Sisters along with some other new and exciting roll and write that I haven't played on the channel, and I don't know if it's fully out yet. I got it through Kickstarter, access to it a while ago, but yeah, it should be a good time. Malashri, I don't know how to Malashri. Thank you, very enjoyable. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you enjoyed. Appreciate you hanging out and chat and just being here. It was a good time playing this. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, I'm not gonna play another game. Just gonna be wrapping up the stream here. It would probably take me another hour or so, hour and a half to get through a full another game. But yeah, had a lot of fun here tonight playing this. So I think that's all for this stream. Thank you so much for stopping by, tuning in, watching in the future, whatever you're doing. If you enjoyed the stream, a like would be greatly appreciated. It really helps me know like what streams people like, and also it helps the YouTube algorithm. I don't just, I'm not just out here begging for likes. It does help the YouTube algorithm a lot. So, likes and comments and all that stuff, it really does. It means a lot to me and also to the algorithm, and helps boost my channel and get it out there to other people and do whatever the heck the algorithm does. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And